Hey everybody. This folder at the moment is called I Self M Law Master. Oh crap. Dang it. Okay, it's gonna be called I Self Law M Master. I don't know how I messed that up. I was probably working on this one day. I was tired. I changed the name a couple times. As you can see, I also put this in there or whatever, so you can read all of that. The purpose of this is all that you may all have access to accredited information. Stop believing in people. Sit down and read this stuff yourself, okay? You can learn etymology and just use comprehension when you read these things. The whole purpose of this, some of these links are going to show, like, let's say this. This may kind of like a European guy, and this may look like another European guy. But you notice one's a little darker, so you kind of get, I mean, we know when they talk about pirates who they're really referring to, but this is what you pay attention to. The counter-revolution of 1776, slave resistance, and the origins of the United States of America. So, we pretty much can put two and two together from this picture that people weren't happy, and we know that what they're referring to as slaves would be like the so-called African Americans. Now, we know that African Americans are indigenous. Now, and all that stuff is in here. These are indigenous Americans, okay? And you can always go to the actual site. So this is Berkeley, educational, or the university. So you can pretty much, this is, I have books on here. The books you can download for free. You go to like the Library of Congress. And that's pretty much it. Let me pause. Okay, so pretty much, yeah, the purpose of all of this is that you can do, you can teach yourself. Stop listening to people. People always say, man, how'd you learn so much? A lot of Masons, etc., Shriners, they always just say, like, they assume me to be one of them. Only people that ever say I'm wrong are the idiots that don't know anything because they listen to people. Going on YouTube and listening to videos doesn't make you intelligent. Listening to other people tell you about what's true doesn't make you intelligent. Watching people show you out of books still doesn't make you intelligent. Sit down and learn to read your dang self. All you got to do is sit down and do it like the rest of us did. That's when I got my true education, from sitting down myself, learning the things I needed to learn. So as you can clearly see, we'll just go right to, let's see, the source is Library of Congress. We're going to go there. Now you can also download this. TIFF files are the highest quality, so you definitely want to download a TIFF file if you can. Your phone or device may say that you can't open it or that there's nothing there. Just download you a TIFF file viewer. If you're on the phone, it's in the App Store. As you can see, this book is called The History of the Conquest of Mexico by the Spaniards. So, and they have all the information. You can order this from the Library of Congress if you want to. You don't have to. Why? Because it's right here for free. But for those of you who want a physical copy, that's definitely perfect. And as you can see on this page, and definitely make sure if you get the chance, you download as much of the stuff you can, because Pinterest is talking nonsense right now about some comments I made when I first made the Pinterest account. And because I never really liked it, but now I see how useful it can be. So my thing is, I'm going to be conversing with them today to let them know, look, you can delete whatever comments you don't like, but you can't delete the account, because now it's used for the upliftment of my people, to share our culture, and to do such as assimilation of culture, which I could sue you at the World Court for that. Okay, we won't even have to worry about no United States, because now this is international laws. And if you are, I'm assuming they're here, that is also a violation of the Constitution, etc. So because you're trying to keep my people asleep, you don't want us to share mediums with one another. If you disagree with comments I made, delete them. I can't even go back in my notifications to find them to delete them. There's no emails talking about this person or this comment you made. I can't find those those old comments. So just delete them. I don't care for them. So as you can see, this is it, page 9. And from here, if you just want to delete that, you can also, but this is for all pages. But, where is it? We can, come on. Oh, yeah. This is what you do. These three dots by the thumbs up, thumbs down, hit that. Go to open in browser. And then open it up in the preferred browser. I'm using Google Chrome because it's easiest. Also, if you want to keep this for proof, and this is also part of the Kislak collection that everybody heard me talk about, you know, when I talk about the hybrid experiments. For those of you who have spoken to me, because remember, the hybrid experiments took place in Argentina, so down in that area. So this is part of like the conquistador papers. Kislak is a conquistador, which means a colonist that went to South America and Central Americas. So we're gonna go to share, and then from there you can hit print, and then once you hit PDF, it's gonna take you to where you can save it in a folder, etc. And you just download it, and then you can print it from there, and you will always have the file. Okay, this way you have it for yourself. You know, I'm just showing you how to keep records. So what we're going to do is zoom in a little bit. This is why you want TIFF files. See how good quality this is. Now you see what he looks like. That is what you call a Moor or Moorish American. That is clearly a European. Okay, those are Europeans. The same people like Tekashi 6ix9ine and that one guy they used to, and I think Antonio Banderas, if he's so-called Mexican or whatever, those people are Spaniards. Okay, like these people. But these people here, those are, this book, as you can clearly see, is called The History of the Conquest of Mexico by the Spaniards. So we know that these people are the real Mexicans, and we see they look like what you call black people, but they aren't black people. They're Mexicans. Okay, they're Moorish Americans. This is obviously the dude in charge, because you see how everybody else is dressed. They pretty much aren't even wearing, well, most of them don't look like they're wearing shoes, which is more so a preference. But see, he's got the garb on, he's got the crown with the feathers, and you see he's talking to him, and he's looking at him like, dude. Anyways, the point is, this is how you work this. You go to the three dots, you go to wherever you want, you get the information. It's all here for you. I have visuals. A lot of our people are visual. Some of it, everything's either from a university, a government site, or auction sites, or museums from around the world. You know, some of them, one of them is also, some of the stuff you'll be able to read, like stuff like this, you can read. And there's stuff in there, like, just read it, because you learn best when you teach yourself. So, you got stuff from Mexico. Some of the stuff would be YouTube videos or whatever, just to kind of express certain things. There's tons of books, tons of information. Go ahead, use this to your advantage. As you can see, it's, this here is Ojibwe. This is from the Philadelphia print shop. It is $175. And you can clearly see that's what you call a so-called black person today. But this isn't a black person, because this is what the hell? See, that's why you go to open in browser, and well, anyways, it did say about Ojibwe boy. Okay, I must have. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ojibwe boy, right here. If it'll select it. Anyways, you clearly see it. It says Ojibwe boy. And for anybody that knows Ojibways now, some of them are light skinned due to the mixing. However, we know what they originally look like, because we can see it with our own eyes. And everything you need to see is here, to the American Revolution. And this is all accredited. I even put the movie. The little girl is brown. Everybody else is wearing red paint. Have dials. You can see the Redskins logo. Tons of written information here for everybody. I don't know why. I'm about to call Verizon and go off on them. Yeah, this video, don't let that encourage you, though. I don't want nobody out there getting hurt. But anyways, just use this, go through it, have fun.